You are watching Daily Driver. In this episode, we will drive the 2021 Honda E. The past few years have been a rather rough time for car enthusiasts, especially for those living in North America. While there are a few glimmers of hope like the Corvette C8, Toyota Supra, and Nissan Proto Z, it seems as though manufacturers have abandoned fun cars in search of profits. SUVs are seemingly replacing small cars in lineups by the day, thus meaning there isn't much to get excited about anymore. As for electric cars, there is a constant stream of news relating to new startups creating concepts and going belly up soon after. Those who survive are constantly chasing arbitrary numbers like horsepower and 0 to 60 times over a pure driving experience. Also, there are so many promises of affordable electric cars on the horizon that it is hard to filter out what is true. Enter Honda with their new E model. The Honda E goes against the grain of most new cars and is something to really get excited about. Be it the retro-modern styling or its handling characteristics, the Honda E offers something for every automotive enthusiast and consumer. Unfortunately, as with almost every small car, Honda won't be bringing the E to North America for the time being. It's a real shame, as the Honda E is arguably the coolest compact car released in recent years. Before creating icons such as the Civic and Accord in the early 70s, Honda was busy creating some of the coolest compact cars of the 1960s. Some of their best pre-Civic cars were the N360, Z360 and the S600 sports car, all of which being powered by an array of Honda's motorcycle engines. These cars, along with the first-generation Civic of 1972, were all loved for their unique Japanese styling. In recent years, the Civic became much larger than their predecessors from the 70s. The Honda Fit, the only other compact in Honda's lineup, has been axed due to poor sales. Outside of Japan, it really seemed as though Honda was losing the essence of what made their early compact special. Thankfully, the Honda E is a throwback to the days of Honda's tiny but stylish compacts of the late 60s. Aside from the electric powertrain, the centerpiece of the new Honda E is its beautiful retro-modern styling. The car's chief designer, Ken Sahara, tried to create a car that is completely modern throughout in appearance. In doing so, he accidentally created a car that can be both classified as retro and futuristic at the same time. It appears to draw heavily from the styling of the original Honda Civic of the early 70s. What makes the E so appealing to look at is its lack of complex or aggressive body lines. However, unlike Tesla's current lineup, the Honda E's simple exterior doesn't lack in the design department. Its futuristic head-tail light design and black bands encasing them give the car an almost panda-like fascia. The car looks the best in white or charred yellow, as the bright body accentuates the black body elements to create a refreshingly fun car design. The interior of the Honda E is just as impressive as its exterior, although not as simple. With the emergence of digital screens in recent years, automakers have all too often butchered their interior designs by sticking a tablet on top of the dashboard. Honda's designers decided to make the screen stretch across the entire width of the cabin, thus allowing for far better integration with the dashboard. The rest of the car's interior plays nicely off the digital display, with a large plank of wood lining the bottom side of the screen. This same wood is also used to accent the center console area, thus proving to be far more attractive than gloss black plastic. Buyers have the option of cloth or leather upholstery, with the cloth package being the more attractive and cheaper of the two options. It is blatantly obvious from the styling of the Honda E that it is an incredibly small car. With a wheelbase of 2,530mm and a total length of 3,894mm, the Honda E is one of the smallest new cars that Honda has released in years. It is only slightly bigger than the original first-generation Honda Civic, which had a wheelbase of 2,200mm and a total length of 3,755mm. Thankfully, the practicality of the Honda E is not compromised by its compact size. The upright seating position for the driver and front passenger allowed for a shorter front door, thus allowing for reasonably sized rear doors. Thanks to its clever interior design, the Honda E can comfortably seat 4 people comfortably with room to spare for storage compartments. While its trunk isn't massive, it is still big enough for most uses as a daily urban commuter. the Honda E proves you don't need a crossover for urban commuting, as the Honda E offers the same level of practicality as a Lexus UX in a much smaller package. Another focal point of the Honda E is the heavy reliance on new technologies. As previously mentioned, the E features a series of screens that stretch along the width of the dashboard. The two screens in the center of the dashboard make up the digital displays for infotainment and instrument panels, while the two outboard screens are used in place of traditional side view mirrors. Thanks to its center double-screen setup, the Honda E's passengers are able to control the vast majority of the car's functions so the driver can focus on the road ahead. Also, the Honda E is one of the first production cars to feature screens instead of side view mirrors. The rear-view mirror is also a digital display, thus allowing for better visibility in poor or low light conditions. One of the other key technological features of the car is its single-pedal control mode, which allows the car to regeneratively brake when the driver pulls their foot off the gas pedal. As if the Honda E didn't seem perfect already, its starting price means that the E is one of the most affordable electric cars on the market. The base version of the car starts at $32,500 in Germany, thus placing it in line with cars like the base Renault Zoe. For that price, the car comes with all features aside from the rear-view camera, park assist and a heated steering wheel. The base Honda E also comes equipped with a 134 horsepower motor. Upgrading to the advanced trim will give owners the omitted features from the base trim. Also, a more powerful motor producing 152 horsepower will be installed in place of the base motor. The features included in both trims of the E means that the car has incredibly good value for money. What's better is that the base trim can actually be ordered for a reasonable price, unlike the Tesla Model 3 and its seemingly unattainable starting price of under $40,000. Continuing on with the compact theme and dimensions of the Honda E, its battery is proportionately small. Small urban EVs like the Renault Zoe, Mazda MX-30 and Honda E are unique in the sense that they focus on creating a lighter weight car as opposed to one with a massive battery pack. In the case of the Honda E, it features a water-cooled, 35.5 kilowatt lithium-ion battery pack integrated into the chassis. Thanks to the compact size of the car and battery, the Honda E weighs only 1,513 to 1,543 kilos depending on the trim. The low curb weight paired in tandem with the Honda E's small battery allows the car to travel around 220 kilometers on a single charge. While some buyers may not be comfortable with such a limited range, the Honda E's range makes it perfect for people who live in or commute to large cities. The car's small battery means that it can charge quickly too, with a 80% recharge time of 30 minutes on DC fast chargers or a 4-hour charge time with the car's home charger. While the Honda E may be heavy for a compact car, it's still incredibly light when compared to other electric cars. A curb weight of around 1,500 kilos means that the car also doesn't need massive or powerful motors to function properly. In advanced trim, the Honda E produced 152 horsepower and 232 pound-feet of torque, thus allowing it to accelerate to 100 km per hour in 8.3 seconds. The modest performance levels mean that the E has just enough power and performance to be a fun daily driver. For buyers looking for greater performance, there are rumors suggesting a Type R Honda E may be in the works as well. Unlike the Renault Zoe, the Honda E's largest competitor, the Honda comes standard with independent suspension front and back. Also, unlike the Zoe's front-wheel drive layout, the Honda E's motor powers solely the rear wheels. As a result of the E's layout and suspension, car reviewers have been raving that the Honda E is an incredibly fun car to drive. Its modest power and low weight allow the E to deliver punchy performance in town. Also, the E's low center of gravity gives the car an amazing sense of agility unlike any other electric car today.